Raise your hand if you ever found yourself scrolling on social media or binge watching some Netflix show instead of doing something productive. Yeah, me too. It's because the parasite called procrastination. Hi, I'm Shravan Kumar and I've been researching on this topic, procrastination, productivity, and self improvement since my 11th grade. And over these 3 years, I've learned a lot of things on this and learned a lot of lessons and insights. And today I'm going to talk about procrastination and not just give you some generic solutions, but we'll go into the deep root cause of procrastination and how to change that. So, according to me, procrastination is divided into three important, according to me, it's mindset, beliefs, and habits. Basically, a lot of people take pride in procrastination. They say that, oh, I submitted my assignment at the last minute before the deadline. They take a lot of pride in that and they flex it, which is wrong. It is actually very bad thing because you actually procrastinated instead of doing the task well before in advance. Why do people do that? Why do people procrastinate in the first place? It is because our brain is naturally wired to do tasks in the most efficient way as possible. That is, you have to spend the least amount of time and the least amount of energy in that. But we know to achieve great things in life, you have to spend a lot of time and energy and you have to put in a lot of hard work. But our brain doesn't like to do that. So you have to train your mind and you have to change your mindset so that you do all the hard work and you achieve all the great things you want to achieve in your life. So how do you change your mindset? You have to keep telling itself to do you have to be productive. You have to be productive. You should not procrastinate. And you have to give it proof so that it actually believes that yes, I am not productive. I am not procrastinating. I am very productive. So beliefs is it's a very self-explanatory word. There's the definition on the screen. And what do you believe? How many of you believe that you are 100% productive and you are not procrastinating at all? See, most of us don't even believe that we are productive. Most of us don't even believe that we are not procrastinating. How do you expect to be at least 50% productive if you don't even believe in the first place that you are a very productive person? You can read the definition. Even though you are not being productive, you still have to believe, right? There's a very good example in the book called Atomic Habits by James Clerk, in which two persons, they are trying to quit smoking, and one day both of them get offered a cigarette, and one person says that no thanks, I'm trying to quit smoking, and the second person, he says that no, I'm not a smoker. Did you see this shift in the perspective? He says that he is not a smoker. He believes that he is not a smoker, even though he smoked in the past. But he still believes that he is not a smoker. That's how you should also tell yourself, no, I'm not a procrastinator. I will be a very productive person and I'm a very 100% productive guy. Or a girl too. So yeah, how do you reinforce this belief? You have to give your brain proof so that it will believe whatever you are trying to believe. Let that sink in. So you do that by habits. Basically, habits are tasks which are so easy to do. Your brain loves to do them without even spending 1% of energy. For example, brushing your teeth. You wake up every day and you brush. You don't even spend a lot of energy. And your brain likes to do energy efficient things. So what you have to do, how is habit and procrastination and productivity related? So habits are for example, imagine a person who is very productive. How would a typical day in his life look like? He'll wake up at 5 a.m, he'll go for running and he'll come back, he'll take a shower and he will eat his breakfast and he will read and he will do journaling, he will meditate and all these things, right? So if you if you take all these tasks and make it so easy to do, make it so easy as brushing your teeth that you don't even have to spend a lot of energy in that, then you will do it every day, right? And if you do all those tasks, you will become a very productive person because you're doing them. And if you are a very productive person, procrastination has left the chat, right? So in these 3 years, I've learned a lot of things. I've learned a lot of techniques and I've tried a lot of techniques for building habits. And the best technique I found was actually using a Notion to track my habits. and it's like you'll get it when you see it. It's a list of my habits, and if I did that, there's a blue tick. And this is a graph. In this graph I have, if I like how many habits I did on a particular day, and it's a cumulative graph. And if I did less than 4 habits on a particular day, my graph would go down. As you can see, at the ending of February, my graph went down very low. It actually crossed the x-axis, so because of midterms, right? So you have to be real with yourself. You shouldn't lie in while tracking your habits. You should actually check mark only if you did that habit, or else you'll be cheating yourself. And uh, after you reach this negative point, many people would be very demotivated. And also, I was thinking I did a lot of habits, but when I calculated how many habits I actually did, I only did 48% of my habits. I was very demotivated. A lot of people in my shoes, they would actually leave this whole habit tracking system, and they will continue being their procrastinating self. But you should accept that you are very procrastinative, and you procrastinate a lot. After accepting the fact, you should then change your mindset by changing your beliefs and implementing new habits, so that you turn into a very productive person, right? And another very great mistake is comparing yourself with others. Instead, you should compare yourself with your previous self. And you should if you just do one good habit more than yesterday, you at the end of the year, you will become a very productive person, right? See, procrastinating isn't a very big thing to change. Start small, track your habits. And procrastinating is just a bad habit. You just have to shift your mindset, and unlike any other habit, you can change the habit of procrastinating as well. That was rewiring your brain for productivity. And you can ask me any questions if you want. Any?
6 minutes, 59 seconds.
15. Okay.